Welcome to the Good News Channel, your daily dosage of good news. Here are the top 10 good news stories for September 2025 based on your views. Starting at number 10, we have the 800-pound butter sculpture recycled into electricity. For 57 years, the New York State Fair has delighted visitors with its iconic butter sculpture. This year's 800-pound masterpiece honored the 125th anniversary of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Titled, Dairy for Good, Nourish, Grow, Thrive, it showcased the value of dairy in our lives. The butter was generously provided by O&K Milk Products in Batavia, New York. After captivating fairgoers for 13 days, the sculpture's journey continued. Its transformation from art to energy began at Noblehurst Farms, a dairy farm in western New York. On September 2nd, co-owners Jack Clapper and Chris Noble dismantled the sculpture. The pieces were transported just 15 miles away, ready for recycling. At Noblehurst Farms, the butter was combined with food waste and cow manure in an anaerobic digester. The digester allows the materials to break down over 28 days, releasing methane. This methane is then converted into electricity. Over the last decade, this process has generated enough power for the farm, its creamery, and over 600 homes. The co-owners expressed pride in being the official recycler of the butter sculpture, showcasing the sustainability efforts at Noblehurst Farms. Their work diverts food waste from landfills and generates renewable energy. The butter sculpture can power a home for about 3 days, contributing to a larger food waste recycling ecosystem. Since starting this program, Noblehurst Farms has increased recycling from 500 tons of food waste per month to more than 100 tons daily. This remarkable growth benefits the local community, showcasing a vision for the future of farming. Clapper emphasizes advancements in technology within the agricultural sector, marking a new era for farming. Beyond the sustainability efforts, we see how agriculture can adapt to modern challenges and be a part of this incredible journey towards a greener future. At number 9, the revolutionary breakthrough in spinal cord repair. Imagine a world where spinal cord injuries could be reversed. Today, that dream is closer than ever. Researchers at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities have made groundbreaking progress in spinal cord injury recovery. Their recent study, a unique combination of 3D printing, stem cell biology, and lab-grown tissues. This innovative approach addresses a critical issue for the 300,000-plus people in the U.S. who suffer from spinal cord injuries without any current means to fully reverse the damage. The research faces the significant challenge of nerve cell death and the inability of fibers to regrow across injury sites. They created a 3D printed organoid scaffold, embedded with microscopic channels. These channels are populated with spinal neural progenitor cells, grown from human adult stem cells. The innovative process guides stem cell growth through the 3D printed channels. This allows nerve fibers to grow in the desired direction, forming a relay system that bypasses damaged areas of the spinal cord. Tested on rats with severed spinal cords, the scaffolds led to impressive results. The transplanted cells successfully differentiated into neurons and extended their fibers to reconnect with existing nerve circuits. Remarkably, over time, the new nerve cells integrated with the host spinal cord tissue, resulting in significant functional recovery. Though still in early stages, this breakthrough shines a bright light of hope for individuals suffering from spinal cord injuries. This transformative research is a major advancement in the field of biomedical engineering. At number 8, we have the immune system can heal body faster via electrical stimulation. Have you ever wondered how we can harness the power of our immune system to heal better? A breakthrough study from Trinity College Dublin reveals how electrically stimulating macrophages can transform their function, reduce inflammation, and accelerate healing. Macrophages, crucial immune cells in our body, play a significant role in tissue repair. After tissue damage, they respond by becoming pro-inflammatory macrophages, clearing debris and facilitating healing. As prolonged inflammation can hinder recovery and lead to further complications. The innovative approach of using electrical stimulation has shown remarkable promise. Researchers discovered that when macrophages receive an electric current, they adopt an anti-inflammatory, pro-regenerative state. This shift encourages faster tissue repair and enhances the body's natural healing processes. In laboratory studies, human macrophages exposed to electrical stimulation showed decreased expression of inflammatory markers and increased levels of angiogenic genes. This means they can effectively support new blood vessel formation, which is vital for healing. These electrically stimulated macrophages demonstrated improved recruitment of mesenchymal stem cells to the wound area, further facilitating repair. This is groundbreaking. As Sinead O'Rourke, PhD, emphasizes, this study is the first to demonstrate that electrical stimulation can induce these essential changes in human macrophages. It opens doors to new therapeutic strategies that could revolutionize treatment for various injuries and diseases. The next steps for research involve exploring advanced electrical stimulation techniques for optimized effects. There's a vast potential for this approach to improve patient outcomes safely and practically. These exciting findings from Trinity College Dublin suggest that electrical stimulation could be a key player in enhancing our body's own healing abilities by reprogramming macrophage functionality. Now at number 7, the revolutionary 3D printing glue gun to bone repair bones. Imagine a tool that can repair broken bones in real time during surgery. A modified glue gun now makes this possible by 3D printing grafts directly onto fractured bones. This groundbreaking tool changes the way we approach bone repair and holds immense potential for future surgeries. Traditionally, bone implants were made from metal or donor bone, and in complex cases like irregular bone breaks, surgeons must pre-design and manufacture these implants. This can lead to delays and complications. The new 3D printing tool has already undergone testing in rabbits. It allows surgeons to create complex implants in situ, right at the surgical site. This means no preoperative imaging or preparation is needed, which is a game changer for surgeon efficiency. The 3D printed grafts are designed for flexibility and healing. They release anti-inflammatory antibiotics that promote natural bone growth. The component feed for the glue gun consists of hydroxyapatite, which assists healing, and polycaprolactone, a biocompatible thermoplastic that easily conforms to fractured bone surfaces. The tool's design allows surgeons to control the printing direction, angle, and depth in real time. The entire process can be completed in minutes, significantly reducing surgery time. In tests on rabbits with severe femoral fractures, the device outperformed traditional bone cement. No infections were found, and bone regeneration was more efficient. The graft integrates with surrounding tissues and gradually degrades, allowing new bone to replace it. Next steps involve enhancing the scaffold's antibacterial properties and preparing for human trials. To achieve clinical adoption, the team must establish standardized processes and undergo regulatory approvals. If successful, this innovative approach could revolutionize bone repair directly in the operating room. It opens pathways for faster, safer healing in patients. At number 6, we have DoorDash for Good, saves millions of pounds of food from becoming waste. Imagine a world where food waste is minimized and hunger is addressed. In 2019, a remarkable initiative began in Pittsburgh. It's a service akin to DoorDash but focused on rescuing donated food. This project was spearheaded by 412 Food Rescue. They connect with local businesses to save food nearing expiration. They developed an app called Food Rescue Hero. This app allowed 25,000 volunteer drivers to participate in the rescue mission. It helps find food that can't be sold due to aesthetic issues, approaching sell-by dates, or ordering mistakes. Volunteers transport this food to the Good Food Project kitchen in Millvale, Pittsburgh. The results have been astonishing. Their team can produce up to 600 meals a day for nonprofits. Over the years, this initiative diverted 70 million pounds of surplus food, creating 57 million meals. Additionally, they prevented 30 million pounds of greenhouse gas emissions. By 2025, their influence widened significantly. With partners across multiple states, they rescued tens of millions of pounds of food. Together, these prevented an estimated 102 million pounds of emissions, equivalent to removing 4,043 cars from roads for a year. Food waste is a pressing issue in the U.S., with 40% going to waste, while 1 in 7 people faces hunger. CEO Alyssa Choladovsky shares the ethos behind their operation. People are wired for good. This project exemplifies regular individuals uniting to tackle substantial challenges. With 250 million pounds rescued and 450 million pounds of emissions avoided, their impact continues to grow. There are numerous ways to participate. Whether you're in Pittsburgh or elsewhere, you can contribute to this noble cause. At number 5, we have tooth and eye surgery, a visionary breakthrough. Imagine losing your eyesight and regaining it through a tooth. This is the story of Brent Chapman. After losing his vision at age 13, he underwent an extraordinary procedure known as tooth and eye surgery. Tooth and eye surgery, though complex, offers hope to many. This surgery can restore vision for those with corneal blindness, a condition where the front part of the eye becomes severely damaged. Dr. Greg Maloney, Brent's eye surgeon, has seen many patients astonished by the procedure's concept. Tooth and eye surgery takes advantage of a patient's own tooth, providing a stable structure the body recognizes as its own. This procedure aims to create a clear view to the back of the eye, similar to replacing a shattered car windshield. Brent's journey began with a life-threatening reaction to medication in his teenage years. After losing vision and experiencing years of unsuccessful treatments, he discovered tooth and eye surgery. The process starts with extracting a healthy tooth. This tooth is shaped and drilled, allowing a lens to be inserted. The tooth then remains in the cheek for 3 months, allowing tissue to grow around it. Afterwards, the tooth with the lens is fixed to the eye. Post-surgery, Brent immediately sensed motion, but it took time for his vision to improve fully. Eventually, he achieved around 20/40 vision in his right eye. For Brent, this meant emotions he hadn't felt for years. He now reads, walks freely, and even plays basketball again. Studies reveal that this surgery has a high success rate long-term, and Brent is thankful for this transformative procedure. And at number 4, we have a twist of fate: dad who lost home in fire wins new home in Raffle. What are the odds? Daniel Druin from Alberton, Prince Edward Island, in Canada, faced a devastating fire and lost his home. But fate had a surprise in store for him. Daniel purchased a $50 raffle ticket for the Big Brothers, Big Sisters draw before the fire. Little did he know that this ticket would change his life forever. The odds seemed slim, yet he ended up winning a brand new cottage and a fresh start for his family. The musician, who'd purchased a $50 raffle ticket for a Big Brothers Big Sisters fundraiser before the fire, received a call informing him that he was the winner of the grand prize, a brand new, fully furnished, prefabricated cottage. Imagine getting a call that turns your life around. At first, Daniel thought it was a prank call. "I thought it might have been a prank call, but it wasn't," he said. But it was real. Now, Daniel is filled with renewed hope. "It's life-changing really," Daniel says, calling it such a weird coincidence, given what his family's been through. He plans to visit Charlottetown to see his new home and complete the paperwork. For him, it's a moment of renewal after heartbreak. This story proves that hope can come from the darkest times. Remember, life can change in an instant. At number 3, we have YouTubers exceed $40 million goal for global clean water fundraising. Did you know that over 3,000 creators came together to tackle a global issue? In August, famous YouTuber Mr. Beast, alongside engineer Mark Rober, launched #TeamWater. This campaign aims to provide access to clean water. Building on their past successes, these creators raised $20 million for trees and $30 million for ocean cleanup. Now, they are setting their sights on a pressing challenge: clean water access. Their goal? A staggering $40 million. In an inspiring announcement, Mr. Beast stated that this could be one of the largest philanthropy projects ever. As of now, #TeamWater has raised over $41.5 million. This will help an estimated 2 million people gain access to clean water for years to come. Mark Rober shared, "Reaching our $40 million goal means millions will experience life-changing impacts from clean water." Gratitude flowed from both creators for all the donations, big and small. Over 144 countries participated in the campaign. This collective effort included a 17-hour livestream that alone raised $12 million toward the target. The impact of #TeamWater is monumental. It mobilized global creators to make measurable change. Now that the goal is met, the focus will shift to implementation. WaterAid plans to install solar-powered wells and pipelines tailored to community needs. the effort doesn't end there. Management boards will be established to oversee access to water effectively. Transparency is crucial. The hashtag Team Water community will receive regular updates on the progress made. The success of hashtag Team Water is just the beginning. At number 2, we have a runner's life saved by a stranger, then unexpectedly reunited at hospital. On August 21, 2025, Kevin Ryder went out for a regular jog. Unknown to him, this choice would save his life. Typically, he would run on quiet trails. Today, he chose busier streets. In 2021, Kevin faced a cardiac arrest while alone at home. After that, he decided to run where people could help in case of an emergency. This decision proved crucial when he suddenly collapsed at an intersection. His heart entered a dangerous rhythm called ventricular fibrillation. Fortunately, strangers rushed to his aid. Among them was Grady Lenehan, an ICU nurse with life-saving training. He and his friend started CPR immediately. For nearly 10 minutes, they worked tirelessly. Grady faced uncertainty but didn't waver. He believed in doing everything possible to save Kevin. Their efforts paid off. Kevin revived in a hospital bed at Advent Health Shawnee Mission. Although he had broken ribs and a fractured sternum, he was alive. Days later, the emotional reunion occurred when Grady entered the cardiac care unit. Seeing Kevin conscious and recovering was a poignant moment for both men. Grady reflected on the experience, sharing how unforgettable it was. Kevin, surrounded by his wife and 7 children, expressed his heartfelt thanks. With gratitude, Kevin acknowledged the help he received. And our number 1 good news story for September 2025 based on your views is K9 saves teen trapped for 3 days without water. Imagine this. A 14-year-old, gone missing in a rugged ravine. Cody Trinkle's skateboard accident left him trapped for nearly 80 hours. But on a day when hope was fading, a 4-legged hero named K9 Daryl entered the scene. Daryl, a 6-year-old bloodhound from the Farmington Correctional Center, took on the daunting task of finding Cody. With only a pair of Cody's shoes to guide him, incredibly, within just 20 minutes, Daryl found Cody alive amidst the dense terrain. Lieutenant Joe Gillum of the K9 unit expressed disbelief at Daryl's success. 20 minutes on a 3-day-old track? That's almost unheard of, he noted. For Cody's mom, Stephanie Neely, those alerts meant everything. I put all my faith in Daryl. That's when I knew they found him, she said. Cody was discovered injured, dehydrated, and fighting for his life in a foot of water. After being airlifted to the hospital, he faced a long recovery from serious injuries, including a brain bleed and pneumonia. Cody's spirit remained unbroken. He humorously said, "Just got to get the head healed, and then I'm Cody again." 2 weeks later, he returned to school and met Daryl, the dog who saved him. He expressed profound gratitude. "If I'd had to spend a couple more hours down there, I wouldn't have made it." It was a heartwarming moment for Stephanie as well. Seeing her son hug Daryl made her emotional. "He was on a mission that day, which I'm grateful for," she reflected. The Missouri Department of Corrections honored Daryl and his team with medals, but for Cody and his family, the greatest gift was the second chance at life. As Cody continues his healing journey, his resilience, and the heroism of Daryl create a story of hope and strength. Did you like our top 10 for September 2025? Click on the like button. Subscribe to the Good News channel for daily good news stories.